You know, it was kind of a treasure trove of single stitch t-shirts, which was pretty fun. So these are a pair of Justed boots. I thought that these were also in somewhat good condition, so I figured that these could also sell for about $40. And we just recently sold some Justin boots. They were women's though, but those sold for $53 on Facebook Marketplace. So okay, so we also got some Hokas, and these were $4. I think that when I was there, they hadn't quite priced all of them yet, but these are in pretty good condition on the bottom there. So I felt pretty good paying $4 for them. We've gotten around, you know, $40 or $50 for Hokas before, so I was feeling good about that, and they're a good size. They're a size 10, so. Okay, so here we have an Afghan. It's a zigzag print and all of this green, and it's huge. I think I haven't looked, you know, with it all spread out, but it is very heavy and very big. So I think it's maybe a queen size. Some of the smaller ones don't do as well, so we don't pick up, you know, the really small ones because, you know, what use are they? Versus this could go on your bed. Okay, so this is a Norwegian hand-stitched sweater. So I've heard of Dale of Norway as a brand, and I figured that this was somewhat similar, or at least similar to like an Irish sweater. You know how, Irish sweaters can sell for a lot. I figure Norway sweaters probably can too because they're super thick knit. This I'm sure is wool. It definitely feels like wool. I think it might be like 4 or 5 pounds. And even just holding it is so heavy and so thick. Okay, so here we have a Sundance top. We don't find Sundance that often, but when we do, we like to pick it up, and usually sells for us around $20 to $30. This is 100% silk, which is really nice and super cute.
We've got this pair of tassel elbow long sleeve shirts, and they're 100% linen. It's the first time we've ever picked these up, so we'll just see how it goes.
Okay, so this is a Ann Carson top. I don't really know that brand that much. The reason I picked it up is it's 100% silk and it's a plus size, so it's a size 2X. And it's got this really nice embroidery with all of these sequins on there. So I thought that this was really pretty, and I'll list it over on eBay, but if it doesn't sell, then I might sell it on my Instagram account where I sell items and give all of the profits to charity.
And this one is George Strait, the king himself. And it's probably vintage, most likely. Look at what he's wearing. That's gotta be vintage, right? And it's actually double stitched, but it's gotta be vintage, right? picked up this vintage cat plush, and we don't pick up a whole lot of plush, but I think that we can get at least $20 or $30 for this thing. It's really interesting. It's by Commonwealth. So we'll do some more research, but essentially, if I can find a comp, we'll put it up there.
Then here we have a Christmas sweater, and it's really cool. It looks like almost maybe it was handmade, vintage definitely. And on the back it says ho ho ho. So cute. So hopefully that will sell around Christmas time. Here we have a blazer, and it's by the brand Suede Essentials, and it's leather. So this piece here is leather, and then, you know, the crocheted part is rayon, but it's new with tags. And so we figured that maybe the material would help it, and it's really cute. I could definitely see this, you know, with some jeans and a white t-shirt underneath. It would be such a cool, like, going out kind of jacket. I think that would be so cool.
We've got this jean jacket that's basically a barn jacket. It's really thick, really heavy, and it's got these really cool patches, and it's actually very nice. It seems very well made. It's by Be in the Current Scene, and we've sold this brand before, and it actually did pretty well, and we picked it up again, so hopefully it'll do well again.
One last vintage sheet. Well, I'm not sure if this is the last one. But this one is one of my favorites. I just love the pink of the bakery, you know, and another single stitch one. Yeah, single stitch. And here's the brand. So I'm not sure that we're going to sell this. I might keep this one and wear it out. So we'll see. Here we have another vintage tee. This one says Galveston Island on there. And this one is also single stitch. So, you know, it was kind of a treasure trove of single stitch t-shirts, which was pretty fun. So here it is again. I think this might be a kid's. And, oh yeah, and it wraps around. I don't know if that's a keyword. We'll have to look up the keyword for wraparound print or something like that. Okay, so this is another single stitch one. It is Nashville, and it's got these sparkles on there. Super cool. I love this. It says, these boots were made for scooting. And I just love that. I think that's so funny. And so here's the tag. It's a striped vintage tee, which I haven't ever seen before. So I think, you know, this should do pretty well for us. It does have a little bit of a stain here. Okay, so here's another vintage tee. This stop was a great stop for vintage tees. And so it's single stitch. It's got this graphic on there for Earth's Enchanted Rainforest. Very cool. And it's an Anvil pre-shrunk brand. We honestly don't know that much about vintage tees, so we don't know, if certain brands are good or not. We just know to look for a single stitch and cool graphics, so that's what we've been doing.
So the first item we got is this Sega Genesis game. It's Shadow of the Beast, and the comps are looking pretty decent considering we've got the case, this little booklet, and the game. Though I can't really test this because I don't have a Sega Genesis. I would say we're about $1 or less into this, and I think we can flip it for $30. I picked up this Leapster game, and it's got the console and a few games in here, and a bag of games here. Some very well-known names, Scooby-Doo, Batman, and a lot of other ones. Okay, is this cute or creepy? You decide. And it's got a music box in the back. So very interesting piece here. I think we can get about $20 for this at least.
So here we have a dress, at least I think it's a dress, maybe it's very short, but it's by the brand Vivian Tam. And we were really surprised by this brand. We think that this might be vintage. We couldn't find any specific comps for this dress, but online it seemed like this brand was going for a good amount. We'll pop up some comps down at the bottom, but we were really surprised. So we're excited to get that listed, and it was just a surprising find. So next we have a Lucky Brand top. This is, one of our bread and butter brands. We find this all the time. Clothes at this community garage sale, the church one, they were charging about $1 for them. So that's a pretty good price, especially, these will only get about $15 for, so it's a good price for that. So this is a Bob Mackie blazer. Bob Mackie is known for its art to wear pieces. This is not quite art to wear, but it is, very cute, and so I could see this selling well for us. So here we have another Christmas sweater. This one is super cute, very almost, I could see this being sort of trendy, like it's both tacky and trendy at the same time. So I love the V-neck and the flowers on there. And, with these types of sweaters, we don't really look at the brand, we mostly look at the style. But I thought this style was really cute, and, I would definitely wear this. I could see it be worn with, some skinny jeans. It does have a little bit of some, markings on here, but they look like surface stains, so they should be able to come out in the wash. Here we have a Talbot's kind of blazer. This is very sort of 80s, 90s style, and it's a collaboration with Adriana Papel, and it's 100% silk. So kind of all those reasons were why we picked it up, and plus it was only $1, and we like picking up Talbots, especially if it's going to be cheap like that. So we'll see how this does. It's very loud, and I don't know, it'd be cool for fall, I think. So
we picked up some really cool vintage tee. This one is Padre Island. It's really close to Houston, right off of Corpus Christi there, off the Gulf. And this one's single stitch, really nice. And then this one is just a pretty neat graphic. It's also single stitch, just a really nice purple color on a Hanes 50/50. So should do well, hopefully. I got these 3 Harley Davidson shirts. Should be able to clear at least $60 for all 3 of them. I'm going to list them separately. I think this one's probably gonna bring us the most money. It's got some really good design, and the embroidery on the back is insanely cool. And we pick up pretty much all the Harley Davidson stuff we can find. It's got a great following, and it sells very fast. I picked up this pair of Timberlands. They're in really good condition, about $2 I think into this, and I should be able to flip it into $20 or $30. Timberland is a great brand name and should have a really good resale value too. I picked up this set of 7 books for the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. Should do pretty well. We love buying sets because people are often, just wanting to get a full set when they buy books, so it's a lot easier to sell that way. We picked up this Victoria's Secret cami. It's bread and butter for us. Should sell pretty well. Another Victoria's Secret cami. This one should sell pretty well. We've got these pants by Pink Victoria's Secret, and it's got the spell out with all these sequins. It should do pretty well. I mean, we should probably get $15 or $20 easily. We picked up this really cute vintage sweater. It says, "Heart and home, welcome friends, plant the seeds that love tends." And so we should hopefully get $20 or $30 for this. It's really cool. We picked up this Zenergy Golf by Chico's. Chico's Zenergy seems to sell a lot faster than regular Chico's, so you should pick it up. You should think about it. Look up those comps.
here we have this huge lot of vintage sewing patterns and, you know, some quilting patterns and all of that. So we picked up, you know, this
so
whole
many.
box,
There
and
are
then
just so many.
this, and we paid what, $10?
Yeah, $10 for this entire lot. And we should easily make over $100. So this is pretty easy flip. What we're gonna end up doing is lotting them up by category, and there are a lot of different ones and a lot of different brands. So we'll take another look at these and hopefully they'll do really well.
So thanks for watching. This is kind of a rare video for us to have gone garage sailing.
Yeah.
We don't often go to garage sales, and even when we do go, we don't often find this amount of stuff. So leave a comment if you like this type of video and give it a like, and make sure that you're subscribed to our channel because we often are putting up hauls or putting up what sold on different platforms. So if you want to follow along with our journey and be part of our community, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.
Yep. See you later.
Bye.